Hello everybody, today we're gonna be doing tower questionable trials, bro. It's easier. This tower starts off with a pretty easy floor, I'd say. Nothing much going on here, just some basic gameplay. So we could probably just skip past it. Floor 2 falls in a pretty similar path, nothing much. So, more montages, yippee! Hey, nice, we got to floor 4 now. Floor 4 is when I'd say the tower starts getting slightly harder, I guess. Floors 1 to 3 are like challenging difficulty, but this floor bumps it up to like intense, like bottom intense, I'd say. It has an outside at least, so at least it's something interesting here. And speaking of outside, they also introduced wedge gimmick, which is boring, and it's basically scary shadow block. So yeah, yippee, not too crazy, just some cool wedge, and yeah, this outside's pretty bright. Hello everybody. Because this tower floor is one of the most boring floors of the tower and barely has any choke points besides this first weird wedge wall, I'm going to talk about the tower's horrible balancing that really just sucks. Floors 1 to 7 are around like low intense or something, you know? You can do them. 8 to 10 boost this tower up to bomb remorseless in my opinion. Those are the real challenging floors, not just the final stretch. People think it's just the final stretch, but no, 8 to 10 also. 8, 9, and inside of 10 also suck pretty badly. Not as much as the inside of 10, but 8 and 9 for sure are really easy loot fail. Also, you can complete 1 to 7 in like 7 minutes or something, you know, like average run with no fails. An average one with no fails on 8 to 10, like even while just going like at a mere pace is like 3, 4, 5 minutes, you know, that kind of stuff, which is crazy because that's pretty long. And yeah, that's basically just grr. I hate balancing of this tower. Anyways, back to montage. Alright, on to 7. This floor is shorter than... No, actually kinda, yeah. It's not shorter, most of its gameplay is just on the outside. Also, I'm a skill issue right now, if you can't tell. But, something quite dubious is about to happen, which I definitely didn't just say. Which is... But... we're about to get there, so... Uh-oh. By this point, I was feeling quite demotivated and didn't really want to do another one, but I decided to do one more run just to see how far I could go. I'm back. Even past my old record hill. Now it was just me and the tower. Let's see who comes first. As you can probably tell from that amazing transition, I had cat therapy. I went to cat therapy for a bit. Sorry, that fail hurt. But this attempt went not amazingly. I had a lot of loop fail. And I'm just going to show that to you and move on to attempt 3, as this one wasn't as interesting. I didn't make it to the final stretch, that's all. Attempt 3. I was actually doing quite well this attempt. I went up and 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 up. And more up. I got to 8, to 9, to 10. Then I made it to the final stretch. Locked in. And yeah. So I was a bit mad there, and I decided, screw this, let me lock in. I proceeded to do a lock-in, let's just say that. Let's roll the clip. Please remember to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. That'll be all.